Wrapped up sick up tea. Oh. They don't leave the tips long enough. Like, these aren't. That's not a tip. Generating world. Oh, that's actually what's happening. Normally in the load screens it's like little tips and stuff, so I naturally see, this is irrelevant to what's happening in the load screen, but threw me for a loop. Dolly's Brawly is now mine.
Christ, how far did those bastards chase me? There were bridges, weren't there? And tunnels.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure I'm not in the parade anymore. I don't even think I'm still in the village.
What happened?
Well, I'm not getting out that way.
Okay, so that's stamina. What happened to my metal pipe? What? I am authorized personnel. Wait, what was that? Sovereign? Is Sovereign like money? God, I can't even see that without the little like tip. Maybe I should turn the brightness up a tad? Not much, but I feel I should be able to see gold on a table. Really. Can I actually increase the brightness? Head bobbing. Doesn't appear I can. Unless I'm really missing something. Lighting is on ultra. I get it's because it's on auto, but maybe I should save. Well, parts storage or WC. This is a bathroom. This is one of those games where I can search like literally everything, but not like actually do stuff. Drink from tap. I think the heart thing is like my joy, but I don't know like what other things I have. Can I not take this bottle? Like I could fill the bottle with. Let's read it. Was this a mistake? It seemed so clever to disappear first rather than trying to brazen my way across the bridge. After enough joy, they'd forget they'd ever known of Prudence Holmes. Beastly Clive would take my office and they'd forget anyone else was ever in it. But now that I'm here, I wonder, should I have put my trust in Mr. Kite, and where are his bloody instructions? The abandoned house, yes, but which abandoned house? They're all abandoned. How to deal with all these wastrels? Maybe it's lingo, I just don't know. My god, they look like something out of Dante. We'd chase someone out whenever they wouldn't take their joy, but we never really thought about where they went. I know we chased them out when joy made them sick, but I didn't know it was here, to starve and weep and remember. I assumed they were all sent to a sanatorium, a decent hospital, but I suppose that's what I wanted to believe. We are all complicit. We know without knowing and don't want to remember, so we don't. My god, I can't wait to get to the mainland. Holy. I feel like this is going to be like a crazy psychological little journey. Well, Arthur, you've gone and done it, haven't you? Not only rather spectacularly quit your job, but you're a downer now. The townsfolk... Are these like notes I wrote for myself? The townsfolk will unleash the hounds where they would if we hadn't eaten them 20 years ago. What? The wastrels, again. do not seem terribly friendly. I hope they aren't really cannibals. Oh god, I'm one of them now, aren't I? I've got to get out of Wellington Walls. I've got to get over the bridge and off the islands, which means I've got to get it back into the parade district, don't I? Which I was just chased out of. Brilliant. Question, what in dog's name were you thinking? Answer, Percy, I saw his picture from just before we put them all on the train. God, all that horrible grinding steel and the screams. How he must hate me. Why did I tell the Jerrys I was already 13? They were only off by 10 days. Why didn't I keep my mouth shut and get on the train and go off to Germany with him like I promised? I can't remember, but I promised him. That's gotta mean something. I've gotta go find Percy wherever he is and make sure he's okay. P.S. How long have we been eating rats? So, I think that... like, I feel like overall, this game has to have a overarching, like, goal. Like, something that the main character wants. And the whole, like, I need to get out of Wellington Wells, I think it's just because it's a crazy place. But I think Arthur, that's his name, Arthur's, like, overall, what he needs is he's got to find his brother. Letter from Miss Bing. Sorry, this is probably boring, it's just getting context, I guess, for going forward. Oh look, Miss Bing has written Clive a letter. Dear Mr. Birtwistle. Is that my last name? Arthur Birtwistle? That's incredible. It is so thoughtful of you to suggest how to best to rearrange the department. I'm always grateful for suggestions from junior staff of how best to do my job as a director. That doesn't seem sarcastic. However, I'm afraid that it would be destabilizing to swap your office with that of Mr. Hastings. Fortunately, turnover in this department is high. If Prue doesn't return soon, I don't see why you couldn't have her office. In the meantime, I suggest you pop another joy and you'll feel the sunshine on your face whether you have a window or not. Yeah. Take that, Clive, you little shit. Are these, like, supposed to be my anecdotes around it? Apparently I don't like Clive. Here's a letter in what I'm almost positive is Clive's terrible handwriting. Dear Director Bing, one of your employees is a subversive and may even be a downer. I overheard him in the commissary telling a friend that he thinks his job redacting old articles is silly, and what's so scary about the truth? He's very tall and slim with black hair and brown eyes and glasses. I know I should have asked his name, but I'm naturally a shy woman. And there it leaves off. A shy woman are you, Clive? Or just a nasty manipulative schemer? I've collected 12 whole coins. Look at me go.
Whoops. Really did run off. And she ran this way. I wonder if I'll see her again.
Alright, well, it looks like nothing else for me in the bathroom. I'll just check over here. The fridge. Little memo to Mr. James Watt, Chief Engineer. He's not off his joy, he's lost the plot completely, and he's hoarding all the carrots, and he growls at me when I try to eat mine. Alright. Like, what? He's hoarding all the carrots! Point tools away from you. Seems like a bad sign to tuck away behind something. You should probably keep that in mind. Ooh, bobby pins. I bet that's for, plonks. And someone lost their screws. Woohoo! Or bobby pins. Tie a string. Oh, that's a... I thought it was just an action I could do. Like, great. Glad I can do that. I can craft. Oh, I'll do that in a sec. Let me just read. God, there's so much literature in this game. Another one with this Rupert Underhill. Although I think to James from Rupert. This one's to Rupert from Jim. Dear Rupert, are you quite certain Teddy's off his joy? This is a different... Teddy's a different guy. Perhaps he merely forgot. You've got to look after your mates, man. Gotta look after them. Have you tried tying a string around his finger? That always helps me. Oh, for remembering to take it. Anyway, I can't reassign Teddy because I haven't got a replacement. All the juniors are off at Scargill. Subsidence has been severing all sorts of connections and the modeline must flow. I feel like that's the drug or something. I really appreciate your sticking by your post. If we don't do our duty, who are we? But try stirring around the finger. I feel certain you'll manage this situation. So, with him not being here, I'm gonna say he did not take it. Is it? Pressing tab. Oh, it's because so holding tab is bad, pressing tab is good. Are these like items I can... These items? Oh, okay. Stops bleeding. Oh, I can make a suit. Cool. Oh, you make a lockpick from bobby pins. You don't use a bobby pin to pick locks. I don't know if I'm gonna not craft this right away, just in case. Like maybe there's other things bobby pins are used for. Because I think that I kind of avoided a lot of the announcements because I wanted to surprise with what happens, but I think that there's like a ton of recipes. Why does it say I have 0 power cells? Remember I took the one from that guy's room? Did I lose it when those guys like kicked me underground here? So I have these umbrellas, I guess. I actually don't know what. How do I open my inventory? Just settings. Is there not like a controls? See the control? Okay, like. How do I equip things? Game? Hello? Oh, I. I is inventory. Okay. Weapons. So is the Jelly Brelly just an ingredient, like a component? No. Crafting component. So what? In crafting it's 1 out of 1. Oh. 1 out of 1. Inventory though? Non-existent. That is certainly confusing. Oh, neat. Yes. I am healthier. Oh, so Arthur has unique... Can hide in plain sight because he's an unremarkable person. This... That's so sad. That's good to know. Headshots with fists do something. Wielding some weapons hold to charge. Quietly choke people unconscious from behind. Smother them unconscious in their beds. Oh wait, I don't have these. Oh, okay. These are just what I can unlock. Okay, I'll worry about that when I can. Cool. Search desk, nothing here. Take some bobby pins. Take some bobby pins. Ooh, duct tape. I might tape someone up later. Take this coin. Really wants me to search this desk. Alright. I think we've gotten all we can from here. And we're gonna...
I'll need some odds and bobs and bits of metal to make a lockpick.
Oh, well. Aren't we lucky? We've got just that. I think. I don't remember where I was. What's a Jimmy bar? Oh, okay, cool. So, how do I make you? Did I do it? Hold. I did it!
There we go. 3 years of the salamander and me getting into constant trouble finally pay off.
Hold the clock. Okay. So there's no action to it at all. Not like I actually need to know what I'm... Is this dude dead, or like, do I have to...
What happened to him? Or rather, who?
Why is there a golden man? Electro lock shocker. Useful. Wait, carry? Why would I carry this guy? I don't know him. Rupert Underhill. Oh, that was the dude whose letters I just read. Wait, what did happen to you? You're supposed to be like good, weren't you? Fringe, that's cool. Probably craft that into a stabby stick. Promises. I feel like this is like a cutscene. I was right.
Are they going to hurt us?
No one's going to hurt you, Percy. I promise.
But have they hurt the city?
I don't think they'll blow anything else up.
Why?
Because we surrendered, I hope.
Well, what are we going to do, Arthur?
We're brothers. We'll look out for each other.
Keep your eyes on the job. Don't look at ladies and fall into gears. Don't do that. So many bobby pins. I'm getting the vibe I'm going to be picking a lot of locks. What if there's a reason for me to carry this dude? So, we can't throw him through the window. That's what we've learned. Oh my god. What? Okay, let's... I look into the lights like the doctors ordered. I could swear I see shapes in there moving around like shadows, but made of light. And there's shadows all around, always around the corner. He keeps turning lights off, says he wants to save the bulbs. He's trying to make me think I'm going blind, isn't he? How he loves to feel superior. Took 2 joy just so I could stand his ugly face. Why won't it work? Has he swapped them out for something? Paracetamol? Jelly beans? Jesus, we haven't had jelly beans since... Have we ever had jelly beans? I hate when he talks in that slow, condescending voice like I'm a child. I'm not a child, am I? I don't even know any children, obviously. Jesus, what is wrong with my joy? There he is, scritching away in the corner. Scribble, 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 eh, Mr. Gibbon? And then the whoosh of the pneumatic tube. He's blaming it all on me, what happened, isn't he? He says it's his missus. I don't believe he's still got a missus with his big mossy teeth. I bet she went on holiday long ago. Was I married once? How did it end? I get an awful feeling in my stomach. I'm not sure I'm going to enjoy remembering. Something is all fucked up about the joy, and he won't send me home. We've got to stay here. Duty. This? A few days? Yeah. I can hear him crunching in the dark. It isn't rats. It's his big mossy teeth. I lie awake and picture squeezing his throat till he turns the color of my carrots he bloody well stole. He's plotting something. Let him try to weasel out of this one. I saw him writing those lies. Reassign me, will he? Off my joy, am I? I'm bloody well tripling up and he knows it. We've come to the end of our time. We've come to the end of our time. We've come to the end of our time.